Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of Exploring Planet Earth. It's me, it's Cheese. We are still in Cheeseville. However, we will be exploring outside of Cheeseville and going to another town. Make sure you go ahead and change my focus. We are right here in the plaza. Let me eat some too. Eat some apple pie from the farming mod. Very filling, very nice. And yeah, we will be exploring another village today called East Village. Now, a little meta, a little lore for the map, I will tell you guys. This map is mainly based off of connecting villages and connecting points of interest. So I've tried to slowly grow out from the central location, from headquarters way back there to Cheeseville here to further villages. Now, I'm going to actually showcase that real quick. Before we head to East Village, I want to show you all something that I hinted at in the last video that I did not show off. So if we go over here, there's a little path between the church, sorry, the temple, and the cartographer's building. Go over here. Excuse me, sir. Actually, excuse me. You can't be close. It's top secret. There's a little sub base right down here, right underneath the cartographer's tower. We have a map room. This is the Greater Cheeseville map. Now, this map is actually incomplete. I plan to flesh out this entire table, basically, almost all of this wood except for the rims. Um, but this is a map of almost every, or this is the entire what I like to call the Greater Cheeseville area. So this is the kingdom of Cheeseville and all the surrounding villages. So actually, this is where we are right now. So this is Cheeseville, obviously, with the walls and everything. Here is headquarters. This is where we were in the very first video with Honey Gardens. And then right over here is Mount Gunther. Mount Gunther and the Hart Terminal. And then actually you can see right here, I actually haven't showed this off yet. This is the rail connection, the railway that connects up between Cheeseville headquarters. There's a terminal here at the top of Mount Gunther. And then all the way over here, this is a massive, massive quarry. And then right over here is actually the home of Miner, which if you're watching this, hi Miner. I miss you. It's hopefully, you'll see this video. Um, your own little area right here. I've let you, due to your own devices. Miner has their own area right here, and Miner's Lake as well. This whole lake, and then something else Miner I haven't really told you about, but there's a village right here. There's a village right here that I actually have not fleshed out yet. So this is to come. This is the future site of Miner Town in dedication to Miner. So enough gushing. Moving on. We will come back to more Miner related content later. Um, so this is going to be our mission today. We are going to go out from the kingdom of Cheeseville, go east to East Village, a beautiful village that's all walled off once again. More like fenced off, really. It's all fenced off beautifully. Um, and it's, I think, the second village that I ever found. So we have, this one right here, this one right here. There is a village that was created over here as well, Jacobsville, with some deep lore. Village out here, Fort Rico, Collins Retreat, the ghost town of Aurora, Midport, and I believe that's it on this map. That's it on the map. And then Minor Town, which is it's it's in development. Either way, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, you know what? I'll just go ahead and show you this, guys. This is the greater Cheeseville map right here, basically blown out. We are right there currently. So I love this because it's almost like one big continent. Obviously you have like a whole bunch of area right here. It continues up. This is all mountainous. They have a whole bunch of rivers down here and lakes and stuff. So it is a nice little separation. Let's do this. Let's head this way. There's a little secret entrance right here. Boom. Head right up here, and we are right back out here towards the north or the this is the southern entrance. Hang on one sec. And then there's actually two buildings over here I didn't showcase in the last video. Earl has her own shop, which she has opened up for those who might want to come along and spend a little emeralds maybe. She has her own house as well here in Cheeseville, which she has beautifully decorated with DecoCraft. She has tons and tons of pets. So her lovely, lovely house. And well, you know, we'll come back here maybe at another point. But for now, actually, I want to sleep. Let me sleep real quick, and then I will make my way to East Village. And then I know I've already blabbed on a lot about this this village and everything, and I've taken up a lot of time. We will kind of run our way there. But I'm just trying to give some backstory to all this because once again, all these were just lone villages that I've found along the way and have picked up. Got a huge cornflower patch over here for some blue dye. And you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna actually go this way. There's a little fork in the road. This actually connects up to a river right over here. This is the Zoe River, aptly named after our kitty cat, Zoe. This flows all the way past Cheeseville, all the way this way, and I think almost all the way out to the coast, if I'm not mistaken. To the Eastern Sea, which I haven't really named yet. So here we are, though. This is East Village. This is a beautiful little town that has, for the most part, remained roughly the same visually in a lot of ways from where I first found it. Here's a little overview. So a lot of the housing is still the same. I have tried to can't talk, blah blah blah. I have tried to keep the aesthetic going of like a simple Minecraft village, but this is a little bit more spruced up. They have nice cobblestone paths that stretch all around. There's the portal over there for the portal network, which I will get to at some point in a video. But then all of these naturally generated Minecraft housings. What's nice is this village was actually a very decent size and in a very decent location when I first found it. Even notice up on the hill there was at one point some generation, but what I did is I actually built a villager outpost. So unlike a pillager outpost, which you all know and love, right? That you find out in the wilderness, is all made out of spruce and stuff. This is a villager outpost, one that I made, visually identical to a pillager outpost, but out of oak and birch, I think, or something, to try to kind of almost look like it was an outpost built by the villagers or someone aligned with the villagers themselves, in a very similar fashion, obviously similar architecture to the pillagers, but for the point of looking out over this whole village. You know what? Instead of just blabbering on about it, let's go. I've made this passageway up through here, which I don't know if you've noticed yet, but we have some little underground pieces right here. We'll get to that soon, because this map There's more than meets the eye. So we have a little passage through this hill. It goes all the way up to the top and actually into the base of this structure. So this outpost, which has a door right here to the back that just goes right out into, you know, nothingness. I love this view actually. This beautiful back, kind of backdoor, backyard wilderness. And then we actually have it's a little tiny area in the front. Beautiful. But you can go all the way up to the top, and just like a pillager outpost, it has these little midway sections, and then a final landing, and boom. This is all of East Village. Now, let me actually break this guy back out to show off some more of East Village visually. From up here, I'll just quickly glance at it for time's sake. We have an original um, temple right here. You know, we have their little barn and everything, and all the housing. I actually put these two houses in, but then besides that, we have a couple little spots here. I think you might have seen the villager go down there. But we have some underground entrances. So let me actually speed this up a little bit. I'm actually going to use for my magic mod, teleport or my levitation spell. Watch this. Kind of gently float down here. Boom. And let me show you guys the underground portion. Sorry, mouse was going a little wonky. The underground portion. So let's go right here. This is kind of the village central. Here's their little bell. So once again, East Village, this whole area originally spawned all up here. And then actually, you know what? I'll go this way. I think this is the real inspiration. So there's a little dip right here where it just went down into the hill. And there's actually some caves that kind of go and twist under here a little bit and everything. They opened up a little bit right here. And I actually just put a whole underground road that went all the way through here. So at some point, I decided to flesh it all out. And now we have a whole underground East Village area. So this is where a lot of them live. Now, mind you, these rooms need to be decorated, and maybe they could be done a little bit better. We'll get there. But nevertheless, this is where all the villagers do their business, where they roam. The nice thing is it's all lit up. It's completely protected from the elements. So they have a nice productive life. They have a huge forge down here. This is where all the armor is made and everything. I like to RP that, this is where all their metallurgy is done from the metals they've harvested from the mines and everything. They actually have a little mine area right over here. It goes down into the caverns. Coming soon, there will actually be a library here too. Kind of carved out this area for a future library. There are masons who have helped to construct this area. I have all manners of villagers around here. They all do different functions, and yeah, they just kind of live in and out of this little underground area. So it goes all the way through here. It even connects up into some of these houses. You'll actually notice we have some smokestacks here that actually connect down up into the underground. And we even have little walkways where they can actually go down into the underground and continue, walking around. So once again, some of these buildings need to be renovated a little bit, but yeah, this is just a original little town that I reconstructed and gave it a little life of its own. It's a mining village that has just been doing the do, since the dawn of this world, and they've built into the stone around them and into the earth, and continue to explore. And And there's all man, there's tons of villagers here actually. It's crazy how many villagers live here. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Let me do this. Let me get a good view of the outpost. Gotta say, probably one of my favorite builds of this whole um, village. But just to kind of commemorate, this is owned by the villagers. The villagers, you know, own this land. This is their land with the help of us, me and Earl and our friends. You know, we've helped to link them together and build them roads and networks and help them prosper. So, but let's wrap this up here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, in the next video, we'll be able to showcase a little bit more of Greater Cheeseville, maybe another village or two. And I hope to see you then. If you are new here, if you like what you're seeing, you know, drop a like, hit subscribe if you really like it, and I hope that you keep watching. I'm going to keep producing this content as much as I can. I'm going to try to be pretty consistent with all this. So stay tuned every weekday for another upload. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.